talking about fine line and wrinkles. So consider this as our ultimate skincare guide for fine line and wrinkles.
Yeah, we're going to touch on a bunch of different things here.
So as you grow older, I guess you're aging a little bit, the first place that seriously, personally, I did notice that I had fine line was between my two eyebrows. I just had that like 11 starting. And usually a lot of people will notice it around the eyes, around the mouth.
For me, it was the forehead.
So I think everybody's different. So we're just going to talk quickly about what causes the fine line and wrinkle.
So basically, obviously, aging cause fine lines and wrinkles. Your skin starts losing some laxity. Making facial expressions every day, just moving your muscles, I mean, they start to crease, and the elasticity gets a little looser, loss of collagen, so those all cause fine lines and wrinkles. Sun exposure, pollution, lack of at-home skincare,
smoking around the mouth,
nutrition, dehydration,
water.
These are all things that really contribute the most. I mean, there's a million different reasons, but that really contributes the most to fine lines and wrinkles on our skin.
Aging, smoking, facial movement and expression, sun exposure, poor skincare routine.
Because you need to take care of yourself at home. It's a big deal.
Oh my God, yes. And especially when you decide to start going into treatment. I mean, I always like to compare treatment that you would receive here, like your teeth cleaning at the dentist. You still need to brush your teeth and floss at home.
Or else it's just like twice a year your teeth are clean and that's it. So, I mean, if you're coming in and you're investing money in your skin, you really need to take the time to invest a little extra time in your skin at home to get the best benefits and best results.
Yeah, exactly. So when it comes to sun exposure, make sure that you have a zinc oxide sunscreen. It's essential. You should be reapplying it your sunscreen every 2 hours if you're exposing the sun. Wear a big hat, big glasses. That's a big thing.
And it should be a minimum of 30 SPF. If it's just like a 15 in like your powder or something, that's fine for reapplying throughout the day to keep it on. But if that's all you're wearing for the whole day, that was loud. It's not enough. It's really not enough unless you're literally wearing a full face mask of like heavy foundation. Then the 15 in your like little concealer you put on your eyes is not enough.
And when it comes to skincare, it's really, really important that you wash your face like morning and night. A lot of people don't do that. You're just clogging your pore, like it's just, and then you put product doesn't work as well. So that's essential to clean. And
even those people that say like, well, I don't wear makeup, so it's not a big deal. I don't have to wash my face as much before I go to sleep or really use cleansers or anything like that. We're still touching our faces all day. Our phones are on our faces. Whatever you're touching at work, pollutants. I mean, your face is still dirty, whether you wear makeup or not.
That you wash your face. And then something that people don't realize, it's the importance of an actual serums. Serum treat your skin. If you're just moisturizing, like you will not have those, you're not nourishing your skin. So that's super, super important to like daytime. I suggest going for vitamin C. That's really what will like fight the free radicals. The sun exposure. It really like it's nourish your skin. And then if you want something more anti-aging at night, you should have something that contains vitamin A, probably known under retinol or retinaldehyde.
That's perfect.
It's very important. And obviously nutrition habit. I'm the little nutritionist here, and you need to eat tons of omega-3. You need to have vitamin D antioxidant. The leafy vegetables, the dark fruits, and the good fatty acid in the fish like salmon or trout. Those are essential to just keep your skin
trout, salmon.
Yum, 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 yum. Perfect. Okay, what to do to reduce your wrinkle at home? Maybe you're not just ready yet to get into those treatments. So what could we do? And I like your little...
tap up mine. I never say it right because I'm from Newfoundland. But wash your face. We talked about that. That's super important. Do that at home. When you put on your eye cream, you can do eye massage, and you always want to go up in the direction. And doing a little tap up mall always helps. It just helps increase circulation in that area, and that's what we want to help decrease dark circles under the eyes, and it helps the product penetrate. There's no need to like scrub like there's no tomorrow. Like, be gentle with your skin, especially the thin skin under your eyes. So a little personal eye massage, a little tapping, everything is really going to help. And it sounds stupid. You're like, oh, I got to tap my eyes before bed. But if you do it all the time, it actually makes a difference. Yeah.
And I strongly suggest a night cream if you're trying to fight against wrinkle. I strongly suggest having a night cream that have either retinol in it at nighttime or even like vitamin C. That will actually help. You need to have a lighter concentration of vitamin C. And same thing for retinol. It needs to be specialized for your eyes because it's a sensitive area in your skin.
Yeah, it's thinner skin, and you want to be able to, like, some the retinols, you don't go like on the eyelid, but you go like under around the sides. With the ones without retinol, because I use both. Use one without. In the morning, I do the whole area, and then at night, I use one with and just do around the sides and do a little face massage.
And it's same thing as your skin. I always suggest to try the vitamin C for the daytime and your vitamin A for the nighttime.
Yay.
The weekly mask at home. So that could be something that you could be incorporate to your skincare regimen.
Yeah, for sure. You can get masks that reduce your pore size, help with fine lines and wrinkles, help with the texture of your skin. It's something super nice to treat yourself to as well. Maybe if you're just like sitting down watching a show or getting a bath or doing whatever, or just making lunches for your kids, like, do it with a face mask on. They're not going to care. They're going to think it's hilarious, and they're probably going to want to join in.
Time to take a selfie.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you're doing all that. You're putting your sunscreen. You're doing all of your skincare at home, but you just want to get to that next step. You're looking for the perfect treatment. So what would be the first thing that you would recommend here?
Definitely medical grade skincare would definitely be the number one thing. It's not like going to Shoppers and just like picking out 20 products that are $20 each. If you have to just get 1 or 2 products that are worth more than those 6 together, it's beneficial because it's physician formulated, has to be sold somewhere special where there are doctors. There's specific ingredients in it that are made to work and that are proven to work and that have a lot of money and research put into it, and not so much into advertising, into the actual product itself. Yeah.
And it's seriously, I'm going to tell you exactly where you should splurge and where you can kind of keep your money. Yeah. You obviously need to have a good cleanser. It needs to be for your skin type. But I mean, a cleanser is a cleanser as long as it cleanses, it do the trick. But you need to spend when it comes to serums. Yeah. You need to have a serums that in the serum form, it's not into like a moisturizer or cream, because that reduces the absorption of your like the vitamin and stuff.
Yes, so, exactly. Yeah.
Like a vitamin C, you want it like in a black container, just vitamin C by itself, so it doesn't get oxidized. Super important in a medical grade skincare. That's invest in it. It's a little bit more expensive, but one, it will last you way longer anyway. Yeah. It's way more potent. You don't need to have as much. You just have a drop or 2 versus the cream that next thing you know, like a month later, there's no more.
Oh, a little goes such a long way too. Oh my goodness. I put like drop, and that covers my entire face. It's gonna last you forever. Yeah,
super important. Then when we have wrinkles that are really caused by expression movement, like in my case, I was really young when I first started, and like when I'm talking really deeper line here and around the eyes, that's where treatment like Botox can actually help.
I can't. Like, I have Botox right here, and I can't like make those lines deeper, and it's really helping with up here. So that's what it does, is it helps kind of temporarily freeze the muscles so you're not contracting and making those lines deeper and deeper. Botox is super safe. It's super common. I guarantee you it's
the number one non-surgical procedure.
Yeah, I guarantee you a ton of people that you think, like, you don't know they're using it, and that's the point. It's not to look different or to change the structure of your face or anything like that. People don't know. People know I do because I tell them. I'm like, look, I can't I'm
a good example. I have it everywhere. I have it around my eyes, here, my lips, everywhere, and I can still smile.
Yes,
and if I'm not happy.
Yeah, we can still make facial expressions. There's nothing fake about it. It's just I'm just trying to prevent my wrinkles from getting deeper.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to make it worse. Another thing, when you have a wrinkle caused by maybe you're losing collagen, so every year you're losing like a percentage collagen, and that means that the skin doesn't bounce back as fast as it's used to.
Really low laxity.
Yes. And that's to test it out, you just kind of squeeze it and how fast it bounces back. Yeah. If you feel that, this is not going as fast as it used to, maybe treatment like radio frequency could be a good investment.
Exactly. So we have the Pellevé, which does radio frequency. And what radio frequency does, and it's been in the industry for, I don't know, like 25 years. It's been like long proven, it creates a deep heating down in the dermis. So it helps produce new collagen, tighten existing elastin, and help with that loss of like elasticity. And just tightens the skin, helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles.
So that's another option.
Yeah.
Then we can have wrinkles, especially around the mouth here, and see you can see like those deeper lines,
the big smile lines.
So those are usually caused by a loss of volume. So with age, we lose fat, we lose collagen, we lose elastin, and then our skin start to like, you just don't have as much fat in your face anymore. Yeah. So then that's where the Juvederm or the dermal filler comes in. We have Juvederm and we have Restylane.
Yes, so most people get them in the cheeks for most people, this is generalized as well, and then in the smile lines there.
Around the mouth, because they're a little bit more flexible, so they don't change really your expression around your mouth, where Botox around the mouth is not always the best.
Yeah, and fillers last for about a year, where as opposed to different for different people, but Botox is 3 to 4 months, and fillers are about a year, if you're wondering how far your money is going to take you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you have like really deeper wrinkle, and I'm talking like, especially we do it often between the eyebrows, where even if we do Botox, sometimes we can fill it with fillers, but it's still not our favorite go-to. We like to use resurfacing lasers.
Yes, okay.
If it's really, really deep, we'll go probably with a CO2. It's a little bit more efficient. Then we can have a laser, the fractional laser, like the Resolve
on the Pico way. Mm-hmm. So the Resolve can do a million things at once too. It does fine lines, wrinkles, texture of the skin, pore size, pigmentation issues, like really smooths out the skin, helps with fine lines and wrinkles, all of that, and just completely evens out your skin tone. It's always like there's always 1 to 3 treatments depending on the person, depending on what you're really going for. But that is definitely something you like to combine with like facials, a little bit of Botox. Like there's always a combination of these things that are going to give you what you're looking for your perfect results. It's never just like one Botox, you're done, one Resolve, you're done. It's you want to, and then you have to do your at-home care. You want to really combine kind of everything to give you what you're realistically looking for. And then like you said, the deeper like age, like when you're really lost your elasticity, it's beyond fine lines and wrinkles, then we're at the CO2 stage.
The CO2 would be for someone, either an older client that maybe neglected their skin in the past couple of years, or I've seen a lot of people that lost a lot of weight, or just like someone that just doesn't have that like healthy skin anymore, and you just need to do something like really like we're removing like all that epiderm.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It's a little bit more intense, but it does an amazing job. Yeah. But I just want to and the chemical peel. Sorry, I just wanted to explain that a little bit, so that we can have any kind of facial peel or chemical peel, and that would include like the oxygenio-facial that you always suggest to do before starting to
prep your skin.
Prep the skin, and that should be done every change of the season. They really they just exfoliate the epidermal, and that speed up your cell turnover. So it just it just
smooths out the skin, anti-aging, vitamins, minerals, moisturizing, hydrating, all the things that we want.
And depending on your skin type, we're gonna either go with an oxygenio or a chemical peel. Or both, and but all that, I just wanted to mention that yes, those treatments are awesome, but she mentioned that it's so important that you do your skincare at home, and that having a medical grade of skincare, because each time that you're doing those laser treatment, you are creating injuries and stuff, and you need to create those injuries because you want your skin to heal by itself, and that's how it produces collagen. But at the same time, you want to do this process right. And that's why it's super important to nourish your skin with the vitamin C, the grenadine cream, the collagen powder, the vitamin D, all that stuff.
Everything,
Because just doing treatment,
it's gonna help.
It's gonna help, but you need.
that's like I said, the series of treatments. It's at-home care, get some stuff done at the spa. And that's why when we do consultations, we really go over like what we would suggest in the perfect world of what you're telling us what you want and how we could get you there. And then we devise a plan, really. Sometimes it's a 3-month plan. Sometimes I'm literally making 2-year plans for people. And we just go 1 month at a time or a couple months at a time and go from there to really get you to where you want to be.
Yeah. Because if you're like 25 to 30, you just want to prevent. You want to like boost, you know. But if you pass 30, there's a little stuff that we need to do. But then if you get older, you need to first stop the aging. You need to slow down the aging, slow down, then stop it, then reverse it. So if you're like not doing anything and then you want like no wrinkle, it's a process. It's a process. It's not just like here's your cream and magic happens.
Exactly. There's no miracles when it comes to aging. You do have to take the time and the care to do it. And you know, I'm 35. If you want to start like treating yourself now, so it's not like when you get to 60 or even, that's not even old, but if you get to the point where you're like, God, what can I do? It's easier to start now, slow down time, than it is to get to a point where you're like, ooh, what have I done? I haven't done anything for myself in a million years, and then try to reverse it. So for anybody that thinks, I might be too young to do any of this stuff, like you're really never too young to start looking after your skin, because then it's going to even cost you less in the future when you're not trying to spend all this money to like get yourself back to where you feel like you should be. So don't neglect yourself, whether it's at home or the spa. That all makes a huge difference. Like, so if you can, if you're already young, start trying to do preventative work bit by bit. You won't see those massive giant changes because we're trying to slow down the hands of time. And then if you are past that and now you're like, you know what, I want to spend some time on myself, it's time, then we can help you start to reverse time. It just takes a little bit longer.
And always remember that, you know, between me and Hanik, there are 2 nutritionists. We can even like go over your lifestyle and nutrition and make sure that you have that entire thing covered.
Because internal health is really important as well as external health. So it's all great inside out. We're all beautiful women. Yay. We just want to feel more beautiful.
Yes, it's true. So I hope you enjoyed your little skincare guide that we did. I will be creating a PDF with everything we just said, so you can download it. So it's gonna be in the link below. You can just click it and download that PDF.
Then you don't have to remember anything we said. You just read it later.
Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.